Abraham. I'm going to be with you all week long. Happy 2013, everybody. CES, here we are at the Las Vegas Convention Center. We got Train Company, they just wrapped up a set. And next up, all day long, we're going to be doing interviews with professional athletes. And to my left, this morning, Tony Carroll, professional wakeboarder, is in the house. We're going to get an interview with him later on today. So you guys stick around. It's going to be absolutely amazing because it's not about just being camera guys and video guys anymore. Athletes are able to take these kinds of cameras, take them out into the field, out into the mountains, out into the oceans, and rock their world and show you through the looking glass what they do, what they see, and how they believe their life should be lived. And that's what JVC is all about with Adixxion cameras. All right, you guys, here we have Tony Carroll. Tony, now you are visiting us from Orlando, Florida, is that correct?
Yes, it is. It's sunny and beautiful out in Orlando.
Now, how did you get into being a professional wakeboarder?
A random kid in my class asked me if I wanted to go to the lake, and I told him yes, got up my first try, and it's kind of history from there.
Now, let's talk about that Adixxion camera. You've used other competing cameras, obviously, correct?
Yes, I have.
So what are the features that you're finding that are best working in the water?
Not having to have a housing on it. Most of the cameras, you have to have a housing, and you're pulling them out, and you're putting them back in, and then also not having to buy all the replacement parts, like the screen, the LCD screen's already on there, and that makes it a lot of fun.
All right, so what about your buddies? Are they rocking the camera too?
Yeah, we've all been using it. The video on YouTube has 3 of my really close friends, including myself, and we just use it a lot, have a lot of fun every day out on the water.
This video on YouTube you're talking about, is that this video here?
Yes, it is. This is one of my great friends and fellow team rider for Epic Boats, Adam Fields, right there in the front riding now, and that's my home lake that I live on.
Okay, so I see a lot of views, POV views here from different cameras, and that's all the Adixxion POV. Is this whole video shot with that?
Yeah, the whole video is shot with the Adixxion camera, even the stuff from the boat. The POV shots are either from the life vest or on top of the helmet or even attached to the board in one of the boots.
Obviously, we have some very amazing quality here, clarity with the POV camera. Ooh, what was that trick right there?
That was just a stalefish toe side, and then that went into a 720. What we were using for those shots is we put the Adixxion camera up on top of a big pole and had a separate rider riding right behind me, and it turned out really well.
So let's go back and talk about your history in 2012. We just wrapped an awesome year. 2012 rocked for me. How about you?
2012 was great. Finished in the top 10 on the Pro Tour and made my first podium finish at the Taigo Wake Open, and so it worked out well.
Wow, so JVC is very happy to have you, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm happy to be a part of JVC. They make great cameras and great products.
Let's talk back about that Adixxion camera again. Now, so you're going to be taking it out on the water with you. You take it with you everywhere, not just on the water? What else are you doing with it?
Well, I mean, a lot of my friends and I, to stay in shape and stuff, we go on bike rides, so we'll throw those on the handlebars, or, I mean, anything, mudding on top of the cars, just whatever you need it to do. Now,
some of the competitive companies, you have to change the attachments, you know, you have to change like the sticker and the this and, you know, all the different little screws and stuff. Does the Adixxion camera, you have to do that as well? How does that go down?
No, the Adixxion camera pretty much comes with everything straight out of the box. And I mean, the greatest thing is having the Wi-Fi on it, where you can just look at your phone and have the camera in a different spot and see what's being played out of what the camera's seeing right in front of you and not having to be by it.
I heard from one of our skydivers that we're going to be interviewing later on today that you can actually share the footage with your friends, right? They can like download it directly to their phone. You don't have to download it into a computer.
Yeah, I mean, it's got the feature where you can upload things to pretty much anywhere, and that makes it great.
Wow, that's so awesome. So if you're taking it on the water, you're taking it on the mountain bike, are you just kind of going to be cruising around CES and seeing if you see any hot chicks out there? Maybe get a camera with them?
There are a lot of hot chicks here.
Mostly men I see out in the field here. But there are our Adixxion women are absolutely stunning.
Oh yeah, if there's any camera that can handle them, it's definitely the Adixxion.